Very good morning to all. Today we will continue the yesterday's point, day before yesterday's point. We started the new point, so singly circular linked list, right? Singly circular linked list. Is it right? In that we discussed the first operation, that is insertion operation. So how many operations we have discussed related with the singly circular linked list? Hello. Am I audible to all? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yesterday, which point day before yesterday? Which point we have covered in a singly circular linked list? So I will continue.
Insertion operation.
Insertion operation. So in that, how many types of insertion we have seen?
Three types, sir.
3 types. Which one?
Add at beginning,
Okay, good.
add at end.
Add the what add? Means node or any data?
Node, sir. Node.
Node. Okay, good. After that,
Add after given node.
add up at any specific position, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So these 3 types. So these 3 types we discussed in the previous session. Now today we will move to the next operation. Next operation we'll discuss today, that is the deletion of a node from the list, and after that we'll discuss the how to display the singly circular linked list. Now before proceeding to the next point, so so I want to ask one questions to all the students. So the question is, what is the difference between singly linked list and singly circular linked list? What is the difference between singly linked list and singly circular linked list?
Sir, in singly linked list, the last node is declared null. But in singly circular linked list, the last node is connected to first node, that is start node.
Okay, very good. Correct. Absolutely correct. Right. Next, so how it is connected? So can you describe it? Just a logic. It's which field you use?
To store address of last element in the start.
Yeah, good. Means you are storing the address of first element in the address of first node. You are storing in the, instead of null, so you are storing the address of first element, right? Good, very good. That I'm expecting for yourself. Now we'll move to the next operation. So that is, we'll see first, we have created a list, right? So before proceeding to the next delete operation, instead of delete, we'll see a display operation, right? So display, we'll display the list first, and after that we'll go for the deletion. Now we have inserted the list, right? So we have inserted the list. Just 1 second. We have inserted the list, right? Now how to display the list? आता display कशी करणार? मला display करायची. Screen दिसते सर्वांना? Is it visible properly? Now I want to display the list. So what is the first condition? पहिली condition काय आहे?
Check whether list is empty or not.
check whether the list is empty or not. Now, how you are checking the list is empty or not? So directly I will write a logic here, void, write a display. Right. Is it necessary to pass some parameters through the display in the display function? In the insertion, at the time of insertion, if you want to insert the element at the beginning, so you're passing one parameter, that is int num or int data. Right. But in case if you want to insert the element at any specific position, you are inserting data as well as a specific position where you want to insert, right? Two parameters you are passing. Now here, if you want to display the list, right? So you want to display a list. So is there any parameter you need to pass here through this function? Is it required? Parameter pass करायची गरज आहे का? Is it necessary to pass the parameter? Parameter pass करण्याची गरज आहे का?
No, sir.
Not required. Good, good. Now, what is our first statement? So what we need to write? So which variables we need to create? For what we need to create a variable? For a struct node, right? So here we need to traverse. Is it necessary to consider one any temporary variables or temporary pointer? Temporary pointer ची गरज आहे का? किती pointers लागतील display मध्ये?
One, sir.
One. For what purpose? What is the purpose of considering this single pointer? आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे? फक्त we need to traverse the list and we need to display it accordingly. We need to display or we need to traverse the whole list from start to the end, right? And at the same time, we are displaying the actual data of that respective node, right? So for the traversing purpose, only one pointer we require here. But if you want to add any new node in the list, so we require one more pointers. One is for traversing and one is for adding the new node, right? So always we are considering star TMP, right? And star Q we are considering for the traversing purpose, right? So here I will consider only star Q. Now, so what is the first step? If you consider star Q, so first now first condition. So what you are checking first? You are checking the how to check the list is empty or not.
Last is equal to null.
Right, very good. If last is equal to null, if the condition is true, it means that. So what message you need to print it? System.out. Print ln. Now, what is the difference between print ln? Sorry. So this system.out.println. For what purpose we are using?
In Java, sir.
In Java we are using. Sorry. Printf. Here sprint. What message you need to write?
List is empty.
/n list is empty. Right. Anything else you need to add here, or a single statement is sufficient? Now, if the condition is false, so then what you are doing? Else. In the else मध्ये काय लिहिणार? For else लिहायची गरज आहे का? Is it necessary to write a else? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Not required, right? नाही लिहिलं तरी चालेल. Directly आपण compulsory will execute this code. None. मग काय लिहू शकतो? First we need to assign some value to the q. So what should I assign? So q is equal to काय assign करावं लागेल? Last of null नसेल तर काय असणार आहे? Last of link we need to assign, right? So whatever the values of last of link मध्ये कुठली व्हॅल्यू असणार आहे? Last of link, lastचा नोड. Lastच्या नोड मध्ये instead of null, what you have given? What value you have given? Address of which element? Address of which element?
First node, sir.
So address of first node. Now what I want to do here, I want to copy the address of first node. Now from where I will get the address of first node? Last of link, right? Just one. Whose session is there now? At 9:30, I think Python, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll continue only up to 10 o'clock, and after that you can join further, or you can remain on the same link. So madam will join and we'll continue. Madam. Okay. Now what we are discussing? So q is equal to last of link, means here we have copied the address of first node. Now I want to traverse from first node to the last node. Now how to traverse? Now here I will use while, so directly I will write the code here, while q is not equal to last, q is not equal to last. All of you give attention here. So these conditions are very important. /t. Now what to print here? काय print करायचं आहे तुम्हाला? So what I have to print? If the condition is not equal, q of info. Good. Q of info means whatever the data of that respective node, so that is displayed. Now, so when you after that, so you need to traverse to the next node. So how to traverse to the next node? Again, q is equal to q of what I need to copy here?
Link.
Link. Right. So q is equal to q of link. So if the while condition is false, so after that, so till one more node is will remain, right? So printf. Now last pointer is at the end of the last pointer. कुठं असणार आहे इथं? Last pointer कुठपर्यंत असणार आहे? Last हा शेवटच्या नोडला ऍड्रेस करतोय, right? So last pointer is present at the last node. So we are checking or we are traversing this q up to what? Q is not equal to last. right? Now, if the condition is true, so then we are printing the values and we are moving on. Now at the end, so this condition will become false. Q equal to last you will get, right? So at that time, so last node value we need to print only, and after that you can stop the displaying the values. So same will use here. Is it okay? Now here the display function is completed. So this is display. These many codes you need to write for displaying the singly circular linked list. Singly circular linked list साठी तेवढा code लिहायचा आहे. Is it fine for you all? Is there any difficulty in a display function?
No, sir.
Very simple one, right? Now we'll write a next one is the deletion. Deletion. Now the deletion operation. Now how to perform the delete operation? How to perform the delete operation? Now here already I have written the code. Void delete. Can I copy the same here so that now void delete. So here in this function, so all the conditions are written in a single function, right? Now this is it visible? So whatever the selected portion is visible to all. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now the first condition. So algorithm for deletion of element at the beginning. Algorithm for deletion of element at the beginning. The beginning ला आपल्याला delete करायचे असेल. So what you are checking first? So before deleting any element, एखादा element delete करायचं. Delete करण्याच्या अगोदर तुम्ही काय check करता? What you are checking? If there is only one element in the list and if that is to be deleted, so then we can delete that node as a what? So temp is equal to last, last is equal to null. मग त्याला null करावं लागेल का नाही? Last is equal to null. तर एकच node असेल. Suppose you have only one node. So then how you are deleting? If you are having only one node, तर एकच node असेल, तर कसा delete करणार? So algorithm for deletion of node at the beginning. So last node राहिलेला आहे तुमचा. Only one element is present in your list. Now how to check that element? So first element. So this code is for the algorithm for deletion of element which is present at the beginning. Now here this code everyone knows. So here we need to pass the values of that node, right? So num value we need to pass. So here we'll check last of link is equal to link last. If condition कधी true होणार हो? If only one element is there in a list, so at that time this condition will become true. And last of info is equal to none. So whatever the value you have passed, so that will be checked here. Right, last of info is equal to null, and last of link is equal to last. So last of link is equal to last. हे कधी असतं? When this condition is there. When you are considering this. Now you have only one element, right? So here the value of that element is 10, right? Now here the 10. So what is the value of this info value of this node?
10.
10. And here, if only one node is there, so then this last link is connected with whom? The link कोणाला connected असते in case of a single node?
First itself.
First itself. Good. Means here, so I will say last of link is equal to last. Is this condition true or false? True. If two nodes are there, so last of link is connected with the first node, right? So here, so address of the first node is stored here. But here, in case of a single node, so this condition or this statement will become true. Right. After that, last of info is equal to null. If these both conditions are true, so what we are doing? So we are considering temp is equal to last and last is equal to null. Temp is equal to, we are copying this node into temp, right, in a temporary pointer. And after copying the node into the temporary pointer, now how to deallocate the memory? So at the time of insertion, we are allocating the memory by using the malloc function. Now I want to delete the node. Delete means what you are doing? So only you are deallocating the memory of that node. Automatically that element will disappear. Right? So how to delete the element or how to deallocate the memory of that element? So first I will copy. Yes. Yes, continue. Someone is saying. Someone giving that. By using.
Pre-function.
Okay, very good, correct, absolutely. Now by using the free functions, you are able to remove the elements, right? So here the free function is used. Now first I have copied the elements of last into the temp. After that I have assigned last is equal to null. Last is equal to null means automatically the element is get removed, right? Now after that, so by using the free function, so I have deallocated the memory of temp. So temp is also get deleted or deallocated, right? After that return, right? And here q is equal to last of link. Now this is the first condition, or this is the first if loop. So I have returned for what purpose? What kind of deletion? So if the element is present if you want to delete the element, only a single element is present in a list, means we can say it is a first element, right? So that will be deleted by using this condition, by using this if loop condition. Now come to the next part. Here you can see. Now q is equal to, now we are checking this condition, we are checking for what purpose? If only one element is present, right? Now if multiple elements are there, if multiple elements are there, or if 2 or 3 element is there in a linked list and you want to delete a first element, so how to delete? You have 3 elements in your linked list, so how to delete the element? Now here I will draw. You have 3 elements like this. Sorry. Now you have these 3 elements, right? And you want to delete the first element. Now this first element you want to delete 10. 2. I'll write a single delete. 10, 2, 3. Right. So these 3 elements are there. Now you want to delete the first element. Right. Now how to delete the first element? So here already I have written it. So first I will copy the q is equal to last of link. So what is the value of last of link? Last of link मध्ये काय value आहे? What is the value of last of link? Hello. Last of link मध्ये काय value आहे? Last of link.
Address of
Address of last node.
Address of last
2.
node.
first, sir.
Address of first node. आता last of link कुठे असणार आहे? इथं असणार आहे. Last of link. So in the last of link we have stored the address of first node, right? By storing the address of first node, we are connecting from the last node is connected with the first node, right? Now q is equal to last of link, right? Means here what is the value of q now? Now what is the value of q of link? Q of link ची value काय असेल? Q of link ची value काय असेल? So whatever the address of 2 element, whatever the address of 2 elements, so that is stored in q of link. And q of info मध्ये काय असेल? What is the value of q of info? What is the value of q of info?
10.
10, right? आता q चा ऍड्रेस काय आहे? 10 चा ऍड्रेस असेल किंवा पहिल्या एलिमेंटचा, म्हणजेच q of info काय असणार आहे? 10. And sorry, and q of link काय असणार आहे? Address of 2 element, right? Now here you can check q of info equal to none. Q of info equal to none. So I want to delete the first element. I want to delete the first element. So if the condition is true, then what you are doing? I want to delete 10. So condition is true or false. So what is the value of q of info here? 10, right? And I am passing the num value as a 10. So this condition is true or false?
True.
True. If the condition is true, so what we are doing? Temp is equal to q. Temp is equal to q. And after that, last of link. So whatever the value, last of link is equal to. So what value we are storing? Q of link. So what is the value of q of link? लक्षात येते का सर्वांच्या? इकडे लक्ष द्या. Once again I will repeat this part. Here what is the value of here I will write the value so that you are able to understand. So we'll assume these are the addresses. See, this is 300. Huh? Now what is the value of last of link? आता लास्ट पॉइंटर कुठं आहे? इथं आहे. लास्ट पॉइंटर कुठं आहे? इथं आहे. ठीक आहे. लास्ट पॉइंटर हा प्रोसेस म्हणून शेवटी आला. आता लास्ट ऑफ लिंक ची व्हॅल्यू काय असेल? सो व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ लास्ट ऑफ लिंक?
100.
Address of
100. And what is the value of last info?
10.
Okay. मग इथं what is the value of q now? What is the value of q? So here, after execution of this statement, what is the value of q?
100.
100, right? Now, what is the value of q of info? Q of info ची value काय असेल?
10.
10. And what is the value of q of link? Q of link ची
200.
200. लक्षात आलं सर्वांच्या? ह्या व्हॅल्यूज कशा येत आहेत? These values, right? Now come to this loop. Now q of info. Now I want to delete 10. What is the first operation? So I want to delete the first element, right? So if a single element is there, so directly we are using this condition. Only a single element is present in the list. In case 3 element or more than 1 element is present in the list, So at that time, we need to go for these steps, right? So here, so what is the value of Q of info? Q of info,
10.
10. And num, what is the value we want to delete? What value we want to delete? 10 we want to delete, right? So is it condition is true or false?
True.
True. Now come here. Now temp is equal to Q. आता इथं काय केलेलं आहे मी? So what I have copied here? So TMP. So what is the value of Q now? Q ची value किती आहे? 100. Right? So now what is the value of temp now? 100. Q ची value किती आहे? What is the value of Q now? Q ची value 100 आहे. Q of info 10 आहे. Q of link 200 आहे. So here the same value of Q is copied in a temp. So what is the value of temp now? What?
100.
100, right? Now come to the next step. So last of link is equal to Q of link. आता इथे last of link ची value किती होती हो अगोदर? What is the value of last of link? Last of link value
100.
100 होती, right?
100.
Now here what I have done, so I have copied the value or I have updated the values of last of link as a Q of link. मी तर Q of link ची व्हॅल्यू मी कशामध्ये अपडेट केलेली आहे? लास्ट ऑफ लिंक, राईट? सो व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ Q of link ना? करंट व्हॅल्यू
200.
200. Means here I have updated the values of last of link as a 200. म्हणजे इथं, so here color. Now here the after updation of this last of link, so this last of link will connect with whom?
Second node.
Second node. Why? After execution of this statement. म्हणजे हा last of link कुठं connect झालेला आहे? And this link is automatically gets removed. So here we have copied the another value 200. So automatically 100 values get removed. Means this link is get removed. Now after that free temp. So whatever the, now what is the value of temp? 100. Right? So automatically this node is get deallocated, right? And after that return. Now in this way, the first node of the linked list is deleted. Now all of you understood. So how the first node is get deleted?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any doubt? All of you understood the condition, first condition, so deletion of element which is present at the beginning of the linked list, right? Now next part, we'll remove this extra part so for your understanding purpose. Now this much code, or these are the two steps you need to follow, or you need to use these two conditions. For what purpose? If you want to delete the element which is present at the start of the linked list, right? Now next, if you want to delete the node which is present at the middle or at any specific position, एखाद्या specific position ला असेल तर तो कसा delete करणार? How you are deleting the element which is present at any specific position? So for that purpose, so we'll use this code. if you want to delete the element which is present at the any specific position. So already here I have taken the Q void into number specific. With the help of number also we are able to identify the specific. If you pass the value, now suppose I want to delete the 2, right? I want to delete the element that is 2. Okay, now I want to delete the element 2. आता मला 2 delete करायचं. I want to delete the element 2. So I have passed the value 2 through this delete function, right? Now, what is the first condition you need to check? So Q of link is not equal to last. So what is the value of Q of link? What is the value of Q of link here? What is the value of Q of link?
200.
200. अरे आता 200 नाही. आता हे पूर्ण लिस्ट कन्सिडर करायला लागेल. That update, that deletion, now we have removed here.
300.
100, right? So link Q of link. Just 1 minute. Just here, what is the value of last? Last value का है? What is the value of last? Last value का है?
300.
300, right? Now, you are right. Q of link value का है? 200. So good. So your answer is correct. So Q, now already we have assigned here values. So this statement is already executed. So we are considering, we are written in a single function all these conditions. So this statement is executed. Q is equal to last of link, and here we are checking. So Q of link, what is the value of Q of link? 200. Correct. So Q of link is equal to 200. And what is the value of last here? 300. Now here I want to delete the 2. So this condition is true or false?
True.
True. Because value of Q of link is 200 and value of last is 300. Means they are not equal, right? Now we are coming inside the while loop. Now here one more condition you need to check. So Q of link. Now what is the value of Q of link? 200. 200 of info. म्हणजे ह्याचा info काय आहे?
2.
So what I want to delete here?
2.
So is it matching? Condition is
Yes.
true. Yes.
True.
Condition is true. Then what you are doing? So temp is equal to what you are copying? Temp is equal to
Q of link.
what is the value of Q of link? 200. Right. Now 200 is copied in a temp. Means here. So what is the value of temp? Temp is equal to what? 200.
200.
Right. Now what is the value of Q of link? 200, right? Now here, so if the temp is equal to 200, means what is the value of temp of link? Temp of link ची value काय असेल?
300.
300. Now where I am copying 300?
Q of link.
Means here. Now initially Q of link is equal to 200, right? Means Q of link is equal to 200. Now I have copied Q of link is equal to temp of link. Means directly it is connecting to whom? 300 means. And this node is copied in what? Temp. Right? So temp is equal to 200. Now temp of link. So temp of link value is 300. So the same value I have copied in Q of link. Now Q of link is directly connected with 300 instead of 200. Now this value is removed. This link is removed. Now after that, free the temp, right? Deallocate the memory, whatever the memory is allocated to this temp, right? And after that, so you can print here deleted, and that element value you can automatically this middle element is get deleted. Right. After that, so Q is equal to Q of link. Q is equal to Q of link. So these we are using for the traversing purpose. So now what is the value of Q of link? Q is equal to Q of link ची value आता काय आहे इथं? What is the latest value of Q of link?
300.
Now 300 you can copy in Q, right? Copied. Yes. After that come here 300. Now 300 you have copied in a Q. Now after copying, so what is the value of Q of link? So Q of link, what is the value of Q of link?
300.
Not equal to last. I have not equal to last. आता इथे लास्ट ला आला तो कंडिशन, पण इथे आपल्याला not equal to पाहिजे. So last is also 300 and here this value is also 300. So here condition will become false and will exit from this while, right? So in this way we are able to delete the element which is present at middle position or any specific position except start and except end. If you want to delete any element, so these conditions we are using. Right. Now come to the last condition. Now if you want to delete the last element delete करायचं असतं. Now if Q of link, Q of info equal to num, so directly we are checking the info and num value. Now if it is true, so temp is equal to Q of link and Q of link is equal to last of link, and we are freeing the temp pointers, and last is equal to Q, and that's it. Same. So is it necessary to explain this condition? Now anyone from your side? If
No,
you
sir.
Is it required to explain or explain करायची गरज आहे का?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Who will explain from your side? Just सांगा आता काय झालेलं आहे ते सांगा. काय करता आपण या लास्ट कंडिशन मध्ये? Yes. Is it visible to all? All the conditions are in front of you. Go through. You are able to understand or not? What we are doing, Q of link of info. Q of link of info, if it is num, so if the condition is true, so we are copying the Q of link into the tail, and Q of link मध्ये काय update करणार? Last of link, and after that we are freeing the temp, and last is equal to Q written. That's it. And element not found, num we are printing. Right. If we have not found element, so if we have not found element, so we are printing this message. If we found element at the end, so we are deleting by using this process. Right. Now, if whatever the element I have entered, so that element I have not identified. So at the end of this is the last statement, element not found. We need to display, right? So this is called as a delete operation. Now total, how many operations we have discussed here in this singly linked list, in singly circular linked list? Just we'll list out all these things, and after that we'll stop at 10 o'clock. How many operations we have seen for the singly circular linked list?
3 operations.
3 operations. First operation is
Insertion operation.
okay. In that,
Insertion at beginning, insertion at a specific position, and insertion at end.
okay, good, very good. Next operation.
Deletion operation.
Mhm.
Deletion from beginning, deletion at a specific position, and deletion at last.
Yes,
And
good.
and lastly, display operation.
Good, very good, very nice. So I hope all of you have understood these 3 operations. Yes or no? So if you have understood, so you can write in a chat box, yes. If you have not understood, you can unmute yourself and ask the questions. So here I have completed the next point, that is singly circular linked list. Now you have to, now your role start. So implementation part, so you can do the implementation of singly linked list, singly circular linked list. I hope all of you have completed the singly linked list, implementation of singly linked list. Now, all of you are aware with the stack concept. What is meant by stack? What is meant by queue? We have completed stack and queue. We have completed or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. In a stack, so how many operations you are performing in a stack? Stack मध्ये कोणते operations perform?
2.
2 operations. Which one?
Push.
Insertion and deletion.
Push and pop, right? So we are calling them as a push and pop. I hope all of you have implemented the push and pop also, right? And for the queue, how many operations you are performing? Queue साठी किती ऑपरेशन आहेत? Queue. This queue concept is completed or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. त्याच्यामध्ये कोणते ऑपरेशन्स केलेले आहेत? Sorry.
Insertion operation, deletion operation, and display operation.
Right. Good. Now, when you are performing stack, so how many variables you are using? One is for insertion and another one is for deletion. Another is for pop, push and pop, right? So push and pop operations you are using. Push and pop operation. Enter the element. Okay, directly next. And queue मध्ये किती pointers वापरले तो? How many pointers? We are considering front and rear. For what purpose you are considering front, and for what purpose you are considering rear?
To insert the element, we considering rear, and to delete the element, we consider front.
Yes, very good. Now, you know the concept of stack and you know the concept of queue, and now you know the concept of singly linked list also. Now you know all the concept. You know the stack concept, you know the queue concept, you know the linked list concept now. Now, is it possible for you all to implement the stack and queue by using linked list? The linked list सर्वजण आपण शिकलेलो आहोत. सर्वांना माहिती झाले. So all of you understood the linked list clearly, singly linked list and circular singly linked list, right? And you know the stacks and queue also. Now here, so I will share this program to you all, right? So concept of the stack everyone knows, right? So here same, only you need to use the concept of linked list. Now here you can create a node first, and here info link same, only top pointer you need to consider, right? Now you same, everything is same, only you need to convert your previous program into the linked list, right? Push, pop, display, right? While ch is not equal to 4. So here push, in the push what you need to do? So struct node temp So temp variable you can, now you can write a malloc function like this also, right? If you are not written previous part, so that will work. It will work in a purpose, no issue. Now printf, enter new element to be pushed. So scanf, so you can push that element and you can store it in a temp info. After that, temp link is equal to top and top is equal to temp, like this. And after that, if you want to delete, so use these functions, right? And after that, display, finish. And by using the same, you know the concept of queue, you know the concept of singly linked list, right? So same singly linked list concept is used here. Two pointer is used, one is front and another one is the rear pointer is used, right? So in the stack we are using only one pointer, so that is top pointer we are using, so here, right? But here we are using two pointers, right? Now do while insert, delete and display operations. So here insert operation, how to perform inserts. So initially the front is equal to null, front is equal to temp and rear is equal to temp, else rear is equal, rear of link is equal to temp, rear is equal to temp, right? So both the programs I will share with you all on a group, right? So now your task is, so you need to implement the singly circular linked list. Now singly circular linked list. Now here the few part of the singly circular linked list is there. So here only create list I have given. So create list, right? Means insertion of element at the beginning only. Now you have to, you need to implement the next two parts. So insertion of element at specific position or insertion of element at the end of the linked list. So these two cases you need to add here only. After that, display and delete. So in the delete, in a single function, I have implemented all these three conditions, right? So I will share all these three programs to you all on a group. Now at the time of practical session, so first all of you implement this singly circular linked list, right? So for your reference purpose, I will share this program on a group. After that, so you try for the stack and queue. Stack by using linked list and queue by using linked list. Right. Now, if you implement or once you will complete all these three programs, or first you complete this circular linked list, and after that, whenever you will get a time up to today evening, so you can complete this stack and queue, right? Or before next session. So I'm expecting whenever we have a next session, so before that, so you should complete all these three programs, implementation of all these programs. Now today you have a practical session at what time? Hello, practical session time is at what time you have practical? Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so at the time of practical, so the task for the practical is, so you need to implement singly circular linked list. हा first program implement करायचा है. After that, so implement the stack and implement the queue, right? So these three programs you need to implement, right? And if you are having any problems, you can drop me the message. So now we will take a pause here. So if you are having any questions regarding the singly circular linked list, so you can ask. Otherwise, we will take a pause here. Any questions? Now I will share all these things. So whatever the here in the single this text file also I will share on a group. This program also I will share on a group for your reference purpose. All these three programs. Okay, now we'll stop here. If you don't have any questions, so
Hello, sir.
hi.
Singly circular मध्ये delete and beginning ला म्हणजे आपण सेकंड नोडला डायरेक्ट स्टार्ट नोड डिक्लेअर केलं तर ऑटोमॅटिकली फर्स्ट नोड डिलीट होईल.
सेकंड नोडला जर लास्ट
स्टार्ट नोड
नाही, जो आपण तो वापरतोय लास्टच्या नोडचा जो पॉइंटर आहे लिंक लास्ट ऑफ लिंक म्हणजे शेवटच्या नोड कुणाला कनेक्ट झालेला आहे इन्स्टेड ऑफ नल पहिल्या नोडला, तो पहिल्या नोडला कनेक्ट करण्याऐवजी तुम्ही जर दुसऱ्या नोडला कनेक्ट केला आणि पहिल्याला जर फ्री करून टाकलं तर तो ऑटोमॅटिकली डिलीट होऊन जाईल. तुम्ही काय म्हणताय, सेपरेट स्टार्ट पॉइंटर घ्यायचं म्हणताय का?
नाही सर, म्हणजे सेकंड नोडलाच स्टार्ट पॉइंटर डिक्लेअर करायचा, म्हणजे स्टार्ट नोड डिक्लेअर करायचा सेकंड नोडला.
हा ठीक आहे ना, तसंही चालतंय. म्हणजे स्टार्ट नोड त्याला डिक्लेअर केलं, पण त्या नोडला आणखी कोणतं कनेक्टेड आहे ना, शेवटचा नोड कुणाला कनेक्टेड आहे?
शेवटचा नोड ऑटोमॅटिकली स्टार्टला कनेक्ट होईल ना.
नाही नाही, ऑटोमॅटिकली कसं होईल? तिथं गार्बेज तो ऑलरेडी त्याच्यामध्ये व्हॅल्यू आहे, कोणाची व्हॅल्यू आहे? पहिल्या नोडच्या ऍड्रेसची व्हॅल्यू आहे, बरोबर. लिंक मध्ये शेवटच्या नोडच्या लिंक मध्ये कोणाची व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर आहे? पहिल्या नोडच्या ऍड्रेस स्टोअर आहे, बरोबर आहे, शेवटच्या नोडमध्ये. जर तुम्ही त्या शेवटच्या नोडच्या लिंक मधली व्हॅल्यूज नाही चेंज केली आणि डायरेक्टली तुम्ही जर पहिल्याला स्टार्ट असाइन केला, पहिल्याला स्टार्ट असाइन करणं म्हणजे ते शेवटच्या नोड मध्ये जे लिंकची व्हॅल्यू आहे तीच पहिल्याची व्हॅल्यू असणार आहे. म्हणजे तुम्हाला काय अपडेट करावं लागेल? फक्त अपडेट काय करावं लागेल? लास्टच्या नोड मध्ये लिंकची व्हॅल्यू जरी तुम्ही अपडेट केली तर ऑटोमॅटिकली पहिला नोड रिमूव्ह होईल. किंवा असंही करू शकताय, सपोज इफ यू वॉन्ट टू डिलीट 2 नोड ऍट अ टाइम, इज इट पॉसिबल? नाउ विल थिंक फर्दर. ऍट अ टाइम तुम्हाला 2 नोड डिलीट करू शकताय का? पॉसिबल आहे का?
No.
लॉजिकली इज इट पॉसिबल? दिस इज द असाइनमेंट फॉर यू ऑल. जर मला पहिले 2 नोड डिलीट करायचे, आय वॉन्ट टू डिलीट फर्स्ट 2 नोड्स. यू हॅव अ लिस्ट ऑफ 10 एलिमेंट्स. 10 एलिमेंटची लिस्ट आहे. सो फर्स्ट 2 नोड्स आय वॉन्ट टू डिलीट. काय करावं लागेल लॉजिकली सांगा? 2 नोड डिलीट करायचे असतील तर कुठं अपडेट करावं लागेल मला? कुठली व्हॅल्यू अपडेट करावं लागेल? लास्ट नोडच्या लिंक फील्ड मध्ये कुठली व्हॅल्यू आहे? पहिल्या नोडचा ऍड्रेस आहे, बरोबर आहे. मग मला तिथं कुठला ऍड्रेस द्यावा लागेल म्हणजे पहिले 2 रिमूव्ह होतील?
थर्ड नोड
थर्ड नोडचा ऍड्रेस दिल्यानंतर ऑटोमॅटिकली पहिले 2 त्या लिंक मधून रिमूव्ह होतील. पण त्या दोन्हीला काय करावं लागेल डिअलोकेट करण्यासाठी?
Free function.
By using free function we need to deallocate the memory of first 2. But before deallocating the memory, so we need to assign the address of third element into the last node's link field. Last nodeच्या link field मध्ये third nodeचा address assign करावा लागेल. You can try for this also, these kind of conditions.
मग सर त्यासाठी 2 पॉइंटर लागतील ना?
ट्रॅव्हर्सिंग करत जायचं, एक नोड डिलीट करायचा, परत पुढचा नोड डिलीट करायचा आणि स्टॉप करायचं. एक डिलीट करावं लागतील दोन्ही ऍट अ टाइम. म्हणजे असा त्याचा अर्थ असा नाही की तुम्ही एक डिलीट करून की पुढचा डिलीट करणार, म्हणजे एका इटरेशन मध्ये 2 डिलिशन केली. शक्यतो आपण एकच डिलीट करत जातो एका इटरेशन मध्ये एक. पण जर तुम्हाला आणखी काही ह्यामध्ये एक्स्ट्रा वेगळं काहीतरी करायचं असेल तर यू कॅन ट्राय फॉर दिस. 2 डिलीट करायचे का बघा, 3 डिलीट करता येतात का बघा. सो यू कॅन ट्राय बाय योर. If you have understood all these concepts, so definitely you are able to do such kind of programs. Okay, so any other questions except these? Yes or no?
No sir.
Okay, so we'll stop here. So thank you.